This ant colony currently calls this tube home, and after this video it will call this nest home. Pro tip for the guys, filming it from the bottom makes it look bigger. For the people that are about to click off, stop. This video is worth a watch, I promise. 1 year ago, or more specifically 369 days ago. 69. Yes, I'm a child. Anyway, a little over a year ago I got this ant colony. Back then, this tube was perfect as a nest. But now, the colony has grown so much that it fills the whole tube. So it's time to give them an upgrade. You will see them move everything into the new nest. But first, I need to clean up this mess. Because this is disgusting. Damn, this is some shitty footage. No, I mean, literal shit. This is ant shit. And those white strings you see all over the arena are pieces of cotton. They come from the tube, where they normally block the water reservoir. But the water is all gone, so the ants started taking out the cotton. Don't worry, I gave them new water. Because as a biologist I can tell you, animals need water. Yeah, of course, more cotton they can take out for me to clean up. Thanks guys. What they are moving here are seeds, by the way. This is a seed collecting species. Yeah, that might need a bit more explanation. That means that they collect seeds. You're welcome. Of course, that also means that the main goal in life of these ants is to defeat the grasshoppers. I found their secret stash. I'm pretty sure they're hiding these seeds under there, so I would think they don't have food anymore and give them extra. Nice try, buddies, but that won't work. I'm not dumb. Yes, I am. Look who's guarding the entrance. Time to start cleaning and get my hands dirty, I guess. That is not what I meant. Yeah, I got no excuse for struggling here. This is kindergarten level. Although it's harder than it looks with one hand. No, it isn't. Nice, I deserve a sticker. Become a YouTuber, they said. It will be fun, they said. See, there's nothing glamorous about being a YouTuber. I'm just cleaning, like every other normal person. Although, normal might not be the right word to describe me. I know you guys love a good close-up. You know what's worse than cleaning up ant shit? Filming it. For the people that are still watching ant shit, I salute you. For the people that clicked off, F you. Your loss. You're going to miss some awesome footage of ants. I'm going to show the ants now. So by the end of the video, these ants will have moved out. Keep watching for that, I guess. Or don't. Wait, what is that? That is one giant worker. Her head alone is bigger than some of the other workers. The queen should be in here somewhere too, but I don't see her with all these workers. However, I did manage to film her later when she was moving into the new nest. Think you can now see why they need a new nest. These ants are not happy when you expose them to light, so better cover them back up. Almost time to connect a new nest, I promise. I just need to do one last thing. I just need to clean up this dead worker. Of course we need to give her a worthy, peaceful goodbye. And there is only one way to do this. Put her in one of my other ant colonies and see if she gets ripped apart. If I see this, my first guess is, yes she will. There we go. This reminds me of an experiment I did when I was studying to become a biologist. I needed to expose 2 ant colonies to each other's scent for a few months. I did this with dead workers and isolated pheromones. After a few months, I let the ants interact to see if they recognize each other and got used to each other. The results of this study were very interesting, because that shit didn't work. The ants still fought. Anyway, in the meanwhile, our dead worker here has been dragged all over the terrarium and now is being thrown in the trash. Rest in pieces. It is finally time to attach the new nest, because clearly they need a new place for their stash now that I found the old one. This tube is still a bit too long. And no, I'm not gonna make a that's what she said joke. It doesn't fit. That's what she said. There is one way to fix this. Fire. Fire will loosen up the tube and make it easier to fit, I hope that's not what she said. I still struggled for a while, but then eventually I made it work. Great success. Blocking off the entrance so the ants don't escape. Yeah, that piece of paper is totally going to stop the ants. Now I still need to fit the other end in the arena, which is easier said than done, so let's hope the struggle wasn't for nothing and they use the nest. Spoiler alert, they use it, otherwise this would be a very stupid video. Yeah, I had to remove the nest from the tube to fit the other end in, but it worked. I don't know about you, but I'm getting sick of this stupid video, so let's hurry things up. Putting some moisture in the nest, and then finally I let the ants enter. I said I let the ants enter. It took about an hour for Bob here to get in there. And I think Bob deserves some likes for being first. Let's ask AI how much he deserves. You heard it, and you better listen, because AI is gonna rule us all one day. After a while, this bigger worker followed. She just explored the whole nest. I always wonder what these ants are thinking when they get into a new area. Anyway, no other ants seem to want to follow into the new nest. But I had a great way to make it more appealing. Make it look like a red light district. This red foil blocks the light for the ants, and as you have seen before, ants don't like light. And then I sat here for another 2 hours before something happened. That is precious time I could have spent scrolling on my phone somewhere else. I was sick of waiting, so I went away for a while. And this is what I came back to. Finally, something is happening. Remember when I said this video was worth to watch? Well, that part starts now. For the next part, I need your help, because I have no clue what these ants are doing. It looks like they are licking each other. And these ones are not the only ones to do it. So if there is an ant expert in the comments, let me know what they are doing. My best guess is ants are cats. Confirmed. The ants are still not moving anything into the new nest, probably because they are too busy licking each other. I had hoped they would at least start moving their seeds into the nest, but so far, nothing. Then I had a big brain moment and decided to give them more seeds. That way, I could see if they accept the new nest based on where they put the new seeds. Everywhere, they put them everywhere. Some were putting them under this rock with a secret stash. Some were getting them from underneath there and taking them to the old nest, like this one. And the last group are taking them to the new nest. And it is in this group I found the me of this ant colony, because this ant is dumb. I have been watching it struggle for at least 15 minutes to get this one seed into the tube. Of course, it fell off. I'll just fast forward, otherwise this would be a video of 1 hour. I didn't think it was possible, but she gets even dumber. She walks past the pile of seeds and just keeps walking. Anyway, they moved all the seeds into the new nest. This probably took a lot of energy, so before they start moving the eggs, I gave them a cricket for proteins. I guess they needed it. I know it looks like they're doing nothing to the crickets, but they are tearing off small pieces and feeding them to the larvae. And these larvae are actually the only ones to eat the crickets. That is because adult ants don't eat solid food. They only eat the ant bread, which they make from the seeds they collect. So now they're trying to drag in the whole cricket to feed to the larvae. That is of course easier than to bring it to them piece by piece. Anyway, I have been serious for way too long. So the ants don't seem ready yet to move completely into the new nest. So maybe it helps if I cover it with a special device that blocks the lights completely. I think it's starting to work. There's the queen. Yes, this is it. The move. You won't believe how long I waited for this moment. I have been filming this colony for a few days now. Wait, what are you doing? No, no. Damn it. Back to the drawing board, I guess. Ants like dark, and snow like light. I am so smart. Expose them to light, so they go look for a place without it. It's basically starting to work immediately. You can see them carry eggs, pupae and larvae. And eventually, the queen also started moving again. Hopefully, this time she will make it in. And there she goes. We will take a look inside the nest once they have moved in completely. I don't want to disturb them right now. They grew up so fast. They have already moved into a big nest, and they used to live in this small tube. I remember it like it was yesterday, which is not a good thing because it was today. Hey, look. I know that looks like a dead ant, but that is a pupae that is almost ready to emerge. And apparently, it's not easy to move it. A few hours later, the tube is almost completely empty, besides a few lonely workers. So let's take a look into the nest. I'm not opening it more, because that would disturb them too much. Now, like always, don't click off, click on this video on the end screen, it will help me a lot. Thanks to all patrons, members and everyone that watched. I think you'll like this video next. Bye.